Hi everyone, it's Sue from Art, Craft and Journals, and I'm here today to do some tags and things for the journal that I have made for the Aunty Vera Scrap and Craft online store. Now this is my second recording of the introduction because I'm not sure what happened, but I lost the whole start of the first recording really. So you will notice a little bit of a strange linking of the new recording and the old recording. So please forgive me. I am still trying to get used to a new app that controls the camera. And I'm not sure if it's me or the actual app. Probably it's me. But well, hopefully I'll get the hang of it soon, or otherwise something else will happen. I don't know. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some tags and things for this journal. You'll see a screen that I've taken a photograph of all the things that I'm going to use for the tags and pockets. So the video will start I think it's just as I'm starting the first one. So you haven't missed a lot, you've just missed the introduction of the video, which basically went through the papers and things that I've got. So hopefully you'll be able to pick it up fairly easily. But I hope you'll enjoy. So thank you. Okay, I'm not sure what happened then, but hopefully I haven't lost too much footage. That there is what's happened with the stamp. I've just put the print on there. Okay, so if we glue those together, look, and again, as I said, nothing too technical. It's very, very simple. And I'm just looking, I've got a little bit more scraps over here. No, I don't like that one. Could put two stamps. Could put some of the music paper that I had left over, or you could use book text, something like that. It really doesn't matter. Just do a little bit of ripping and just something like that. It just gives it a little something. It's just a bit of torn paper. It's amazing. Okay, let's glue those down. I might use the art glitter glue for this bit. As I said, the fine tip is really useful because if you only really need a tiny amount, brilliant. Let me just see the placement, probably about there. Okay. The one thing you do have to remember, and I'm terrible at it, is to put the lid on because it does dry very quickly. And it dries in the this little squirty bit, and it's just hard to take it out then. Okay, so that, just a nice little cluster in the corner. The card itself has a pretty picture, so you don't need too much. I'm not going to put anything on that. I'm just going to leave it as that. If you want it a little bit more sturdier, you can actually back it with some, tea-dyed paper or something. It'll make it a little bit more sturdy. Could sew around the edge. This one, I'm not going to. I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay, now, let's see. We've got this one here. And I'm thinking a long tag. I don't think it'll be too long to fit in here. Maybe take a little bit off the top. So I'll just square it up a little bit. Alrighty, now let me see. Some of the pink would be nice, just to give it a bit of colour. Is that a bit excessive? Let me see, what bits of paper do I have? that one, but I think that looks better with the blue. What else have we got? We do have some butterflies here we could actually cut out, but I'm thinking that in itself would make a nice card. So, we do have this that we could use, but not again with that. So, let me see. Maybe this one. We could do it like that even. Don't often do the lace behind. Normally I do the lace in front, but I'm thinking, why not? Okay, I'm going to do something different. Why not? Just straighten that a little bit. Just does my head in when things are a little crooked. Okay, so there's that. We can pop that. Now I do have this deer stamp still, but no, I don't like that one with that one. There's that. The washi. I don't think the washi goes quite with this one though. Okay. What else have we got? Just a bit of layering, I'm thinking. Just gives it a bit more interest. I think I need one with a bit more colour. Let's have a look again. That one there maybe. Or maybe too close in colouring. Okay. Maybe that one. Might have a look at that one there because it's a bigger stamp, and it's also got a blue background. Okay, not the best cutting out then. Oh my goodness, that was terrible. Oh well. This might just give it a little bit of a... I guess the good thing is that when you distress the edges, it kind of takes a little bit of that away. Alright. Okay. Yeah, that's not too bad. And what I could do, if I distress the edges of this, it'll make it... sort of pulls it a little bit away from... Yep, and I'm going to do the same with this one. And we'll do this. Actually, what I might do is make this one a tag shape. Let me just check the length of it. I think, yeah, it's a little bit long, although it doesn't matter if it's sticking up. Really doesn't, but I think I'll just take a little bit off the top because I can always use that piece for something else anyway. Okay, and just cut the corner. I'm thinking across there. Always a good little trick that I learnt from someone early on in the crafting days, to flip the corner so that you've got matching. Okay, hole punch. Let's see if we've got one here. Yep. Okay. And then we glue it all down. Now I can't remember how I had it. I think it was a bit more over. And the art glitter glue does grip pretty quickly. That's the good thing about it, actually. Now I think I had it more lower, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Of course, you could always sew this as a cluster and then stick it on all together. Ooh, messy glue this is. Sticks quite well, but gosh, it's messy. Okay. Maybe there. Oops. Okay. Just and again, same as before, you could put a backing on this if you chose to make it a little bit firmer, because it's not too bad. You could, I mean, certainly not too bad, but if you wanted it a little bit firmer, you could. But it's quite neutral. You could write over that with a pen or a marker or something quite easily. Okay. Oops. So that's that one. Looks quite good. Okay, now I'm thinking we need some pockets in the journal so that the tags and things can fit. And of course you could actually put, might actually put some of this on there. I'm just going to tuck it through. And just give it a little tie, I think. We'll see how it goes. If it's too thick, you can always that's not too bad. Okay, so pockets. Now, or tuck spots. Oops. Let's have a look. We also have these ones. Oh, I definitely wanted to use that one. I'm thinking this one here, if I trim that's a very simple pocket. Now this one here might be, it's not quite dry, so I'm not going to leave it in, but that would be perfect in there. So I'm not going to leave it in because it's not quite dry, but we need to do some trimming. So now I wouldn't put it on that page. I would probably put it on the music page, because these pages are plain pages you can journal on. These ones a little harder to journal on, so I think a pocket with a tag is a better option. And I'm just thinking it's probably a little deep, so might trim some off the top, some off the bottom. Now you could also have folded that over underneath, so it gave it a little bit of a sort of like a gusset, I suppose. Okay, let's have a look. Yep, I think we'll do that. It's quite ironic. This paper was probably my favourite, this particular design out of the whole lot, and yet it's the one that I've basically cut apart for other things. I really did like the cut aparts too though. Okay, we'll let that just sit for a moment. Alrighty, leave that for a moment. Okay, could do the other side here, and I'm thinking this one could be a simple tuck spot, or not. Let's have a look what else we've got. This one, thinking it's going to have to be trimmed somehow. Now this one I really like. And it might, oh, we're going to have to trim it a bit. Oh well, we have to trim it, Now these are very simple pockets, very simple tags, but the whole journal it's basically a very simple journal. If you're not used to making journals or haven't made a lot of journals, or just want a quick journal, you know, it's a great little journal. If you need a quick, small one, you know, you might be going away or something and you want to do all your holiday journaling in a separate journal or something like that, then it's great for that. Okay, hopefully I didn't trim too much off. Nope. Okay, I'm going to leave it as quite large, I think. Maybe a tiny bit off the bottom, tiny bit off the top. And remember, these papers were from the Aunty Vera Scrap and Craft online store. So, you know, if you're interested, pop over there. And I believe there is a discount for the month for the papers and the things that are from the unboxing that I did. If you haven't seen the unboxing of all the products that I got, I will link the video below, so please go and have a look. There are other ladies also that will be doing unboxing as well, doing some projects. So if you go to the Aunty Vera blog, you will see the different projects as well. I don't believe all the ladies do videos. Some just do the blogs, but their projects, what I've seen, are amazing. Yeah, really nice. Now this is a little wide possibly for that, so this is going to need something different. And I've totally lost the tags that I've made already, but that's got to dry anyhow. So, oh, and I meant to stick it on that page too, didn't I? Oh, never mind, never mind. We can deal with that. In fact, what we might do is, I'm thinking, if I put that as a corner tuck, that could fit in quite nicely. And I'm also thinking I'm going to use a little bit of this washi tape and one of those stamps possibly. And just to make it look a little bit more vintagey to go with the rest of it, just give it a little bit more of a grunge up. It's amazing how much just doing this with the Distress ink just changes it. Really does. And we have a stamp. Yep, I think we could do that too. And we've got a little bit more paper here. Let's have a look. Use that somehow. Let's not make things too complicated. And I should have done this. And I may have time. Maybe. It does glue very quickly. Never mind, we won't wreck it by pulling it up. Okay, now this was going to be a corner tuck, so I'm just going to take that off. And we're going to glue, whoops, make sure I've got it the right way. That way we don't lose all the paper as well. Okay, while that's drying, I need another tag for in here. And I'm thinking that one will do. So we need to do a little bit of work with this one to make it a little brighter. So, okay, now let's have a look. Still have this stamp sitting here. You know what? I'm going to do a little bit of text on this one as well. I love having these text stamps. Now I've just got to work out which way it goes that way. Very subtle. I did a bit up there and a little bit there. Very subtle. Just, I don't know, takes away the plainness of it. Alright, we have this one. Just a small piece, I think. I'm going to, might leave it like that. And what I will do, I'm going to, there we go. And what that's done is it's changed the paper. So that can sit there. I really would like to use a bit of the pink, so I need a stamp that's kind of got the right pink. Yeah, I think I'll use the piano. Not 100% convinced. I still think the blue looks better with that particular paper. So let's have a look. And there's no reason that one couldn't go there. There we go, that's probably a lot better for you. Sorry about that, I always seem to realise towards the end of the video that I needed to have zoomed in. Now I do remember I still have to sew that one other particular one as well. So what I might do, I will let this one dry. I will sew that one. I might make a few more off camera and then just do a flip through it towards the end of what I've done. So I'll be back shortly. Okay. Now, I've been gone quite a while. It took me a lot longer than I expected simply because I kept going. I could have kept even going longer by making more tags and pockets, but I thought I'd better stop because otherwise the journal is going to be too thick. I still have quite a bit of stuff left, which I'll show you in a minute. I'll just do a quick flip through. Might have to adjust the camera, and I'm really hoping that the footage that I took before is okay, because as I explained before, I've got this new app that controls the camera and it's not as good as the other one. Anyway, alright, so I put this tag in the first pocket, and I did add to that pocket just a little bit of the lace and a stamp. The next one is this one here, and it's just got one of those cut out pieces with the tag that we made. And just a little bit of decorating on that pocket, and all that is they're half stamps, a little bit of the lace, a bit of book page, simple. This one here and this one here, this was just simply the cut apart, a little bit of lace stamp, zigzag stitch around, and I actually stuck one of those on the back for journaling, and that just tucks into there. This one here, the pocket, and I embellished a little bit there as well. Just a bit of the paper, lace and stamp. This tag here is tucked in here with this again. Let me see. Oh, there's just a little bit of embellishing on there. This little bit here, which really was just because when I attached that I needed something on the other side. So that's just like a tip-in that you could journal on or stick photos or something. A little bit of a cluster there. Now this one was just one of those simple paper fabric clusters that you make. I do have some videos. If I remember, I'll link some. Basically, you put your collection of papers together, zigzag down the middle. Simple. Let me see, what else we got? I think, and the last bit here, I think this is the last one, is just a simple tuck spot. And I did do a bit of stamping just to break up the plainness. Again, could have put more embellishing on, but thought I'd better stop. I did put a little stamp just up the top corner with some more stamping. And of course the tag goes in like so. or the journaling card, and just stuck that on there so it's a tuck spot. And I believe that's it. Yep. And of course you could put a pocket on the back, you know, you could fill up more pages, you could stamp on the pages too, a little bit of a stamp, that's fine. You could also do some stenciling with the ink, lots of things that you can do to break up the blank pages. But I do like to leave blank pages because it is a journal after all, and people like to journal in them, and look, you can embellish your own pages as well. So that is my completed paper bag junk journal with tags and things for the Aunty Vera Scrap and Craft design team. I hope you like it, and as I did say earlier, go and check out the website. As far as I know, there are discounts for the products I've used, and of course if you're not sure what I got in my box, I will link the unboxing video, and I will link the video that I made the journal as well. So thank you very much once again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.